Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ale Pokemon channel for the latest in our signature set battle series where we pit two different sets from the Pokemon TCG against each other to see which gives us the better hits. Before we get into today's video, as always, if you do consider liking and subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter at AlePokemon25, the same as my username here, so it's at ALPKMN25. I'll flash it up on the screen like I always do. Follow me there just for more updates. You can keep up to date when videos are going live and other bits and pieces as well. But as I said, today's video, we're returning to set battles. This is episode 11. We recently did the episode 10 special. And for episode 11, we're doing something we haven't done before. We're going to see a direct rematch of a previous set battle. I believe I'm right in saying it was episode 3, where these two went one-on-one. They've both featured in 3 episodes each, so 2 of the more seasoned entrants in this whole show that we've got going here, but they have very different win and loss records, so we're going to be looking to see what happens when they go one-on-one again today. So introducing first, from the corner to my left, weighing in at 3 packs, it is the unbeaten, undisputed king of set battles right now, Paradox Rift, who are currently 3-0. They've never lost an episode of set battles. Like I say, undefeated, the only set that has won more than one and remains undefeated. So they're going to be a tough act to take down, but all it takes is one for that perfect streak to be broken. So their opponents today will be hoping it'll be their turn in the spotlight, as we also see the return of Paldea Evolved, also weighing in at 3 packs. 3 lovely different artworks. They are currently 1-2, so they've only won 1 of their entries into the set battle series. They'll be looking to try and get back onto an even keel with a victory here today, but will they be able to beat the most winningest set we have ever seen? As you can see, we've got a couple of the nicer hits from these sets in the background. On the left, we have the Goldengo SIR and the Groudon illustration rare, which we pulled here on the channel. 2 of the nicest cards from Paradox Rift. And then on the right, we have 2 SIRs, the Meowscarada and the Tinglu EX. We'll be hoping to add in some more tasty hits to these by the end of the video. We always do pretty well in this series. I think the worst we've ever done is like we had an episode where we only got a couple of EXs. So we always seem to be pretty lucky. So we'll have to see if that is going to be the case here as well. I think we will start off with Paradox Rift, as they are the kings of this format thus far. So getting into the first pack, which has Iron Valiant, I believe this is, on the front. So of course, if you're not familiar, we're looking for A-Spec cards, EX cards, or any of the secret rares, which include illustration rares, ultra rares, special illustration rares, and then hyper rares. So that is what we're looking for here today. We're going to take off the code card from the first set of Paradox Rift. For the energy, because we always guess the energy around these parts, I'm going to go with an electric energy. It's the first one that came into my head, and no, not right there, unfortunately, but hopefully the luck is saved for the pack. Paradox Rift, this is one of the sets I am actually starting to work on completing, so if we get some maybe normal cards we need or a couple of reverses, that'd be awesome. But let's get into it. We've got a Pumpkaboo, the cute little ghost pumpkin Pokemon. The Zubat using its Supersonic Blast. Gimmighoul, the Pokemon that evolves into Goldengo in the background. A Mienfoo, doing its Katas. A Counter Capture. Absol, this is a nice art. This is one of the Shinji Kanda artworks, very distinctive. Masquerain, that evolves from Surskit. Onto our first reverse is Dottler. Oh, and there we go. So we have got a hit, although it is a double. It's the Garganacl illustration rare, which I believe is actually the first illustration rare I ever pulled from this set. So Paradox Rift already showing they're not messing around. On the end, just a Latios. That is a nice reverse to get. But yeah, first blood goes to Paradox Rift. They're not messing around. They want to maintain their title, remaining undefeated. Can they go 4-0? That's a good start. A solid first shot as we put Garganacl back up there with the Groudon and the Golden. Like I say, it is a double, but in this series, that doesn't matter. A hit is a hit, whether it's a double or not. So, Paldea Evolved now are going to be on the back foot. They need at least an illustration rare to pull level. An ultra rare, an SIR, or a hyper rare would put them out in the lead. But all the pressure is on them right now. Not how they would have wanted to start. You want to start strong. Can they strike back straight away? So let's take off the code card. For the energy, I'm feeling a fire energy this time. And no, it's a water energy. We seem to be guessing the opposites today. We did lightning and ground, and then we did fire when it was water. So let's get into it. So we've got a Magnemite. That's a cute heart for one of the original Pokemon. Knackley, the weird little mushroom house thing. So I wonder, do both these sets have Garganacl in? Because that's interesting if they do. I didn't do that consciously. A Nimble. A Rookie D, flapping its wings real fast. A Sudowoodo, the derpy little tree fella. A Grusher. Draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If none of your Pokemon have any attached, draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. So, a little draw engine there. We've got Primeape, looking a bit imposing. A Snover reverse. A Rellor reverse. And on the end, just an Orthworm. So, Paradox Rift, staying out in front. Paldea Evolved had one of their 3 shots, and they haven't hit. Could Paradox Rift possibly strike out even further ahead with another hit? We've had some absolute madness in this series. We've had videos where we've got like 3 back-to-back hits and all sorts, so it is possible to get some craziness. For the energy this time, I'm going to go Steel. And no, it's a Psychic energy, so we continue to be unlucky with the energies. But let's get into it. And again, we have a Gimmighoul, Mienfoo, Purloin sitting by the riverbank under the light of the moon. It's very pretty. A Ferroseed. A Technical Machine Turbo Energize. Very wordy. A Wugtrio. A Techno Radar. A Tinglu reverse. Might actually need that, I'm not sure. A Wiglet reverse. And on the end, just a Golisopod. So Paradox Rift aren't able to press their advantage, but they are still ahead. It is only 1 hit, so it's not the most secure lead. Going into Paldea Evolved's second pack with Skeledirge on the front. Which, if I remember rightly, I believe in a previous episode, we pulled the hyper rare Skeledirge from Paldea Evolved once upon a time. Take off the code card. It's Paldea Evolved's second chance to try and strike back. Try and snap the unbeaten run of Paradox Rift. I'm going to say Grass Energy. I know it's a Steel Energy. 0 for 4 so far with the energies. Hopefully, I'm doing a little bit better at home. First off, we have a Frigibax. Again, this is one of Frigibax and Artibax. I know the names now, but I feel like this has got to be one of the Pokemon I'm least aware of, and I'm only become more aware of because of the cards, to be honest. We have Tandemaus, the cute little mouse Pokemon. A Satoddle. He's a cute little baby. A Knackley, again, little mushroom. Ice-Skew, the penguin with an ice block for a head. Iono, which is playable in the TCG. Knucklestack. We have a Makuhita reverse. An Abomasnow reverse.
Oh, damn.
And on the end, a Grusher Ultra Rare. So this is the Ultra Rare we actually read out earlier, which is ironic. There was some foreshadowing. But that is a very nice artwork. And technically, a better hit than Paradox Rift. So it looks like Paldea Evolved may well have actually struck back. So it looks like it's all level going into the last pack. But again, our luck with this series continues. 2 secret rares from 4 packs is incredibly good luck. So everything is looking a bit tense. Only 1 pack each left. Again, technically an ultra rare is a higher rarity than an illustration rare. So it looks like Paldea Evolved might just have a nose out in front. But what is going to happen with these last packs? So it's Paradox Rift's time. There's Armor Rouge there on the front. They really need to hit here. Anything would help. Any X, an A-Spec even, might give them enough to either pull things level or maybe poke themselves out ahead just a little bit. So it's put up or shut up time for Paradox Rift. 1 pack left. I'm going to go with a Psychic Energy. No, it's a Grass Energy. The guesses on the energies have been terrible today, but we keep on moving. So first up, we've got the cute little horsey enjoying a little swim in the shallows. Joltik with his berry, probably about to have a nice little scran. Natu, the cute little psychic bird. Remoraid. A Wugtrio. Techno Radar. A Steenie. For the first reverse, we have a Xatu. A Nickit. So this is Paradox Rift's last chance. Oh, and a Cofagrigus EX Ultra Rare from Paradox Rift. What the fuck? Okay. Wow, we always do so well. That's a clean card as well. But we always do so insanely well in this series. 2 hits, 2 secret rares out of 3 packs. And I should mention as well, these came out of a 3-pack blister. So imagine that being, like, these are just random packs. Imagine that being the 3-pack blister that you got. Well, I can. But there we go, Gold Coffin and Hollow Hands. So that's going to take up a spot in the middle. And Paradox Rift now firmly back in the lead. All the pressure now back on Paldea Evolved, who needs really at least an illustration red just to tie at this point. So all the pressure is on Paldea Evolved. I mean, 3 secret rares out of 6 packs would be crazy. Expecting anything else or hoping for anything else would be a bit mad. But again, this series never fails to surprise me with some of the absolutely insane luck that we get. So can Paldea Evolved pull something out? Like, say, probably need at least an illustration rare for a draw, and then we might have to look at, like, values and that kind of thing. An ultra rare or better would secure them the win. So let's take off the code card. Last chance to guess the energy. I'm going to say Darkness Energy, and no. So 0 for 6 today on the energies. Let me know if you did better than that down in the comments. And here we go. The time is now for Paldea Evolved if they want to get their second win on the board in the set battle series. So we've got the happy little Rockruff enjoying a walk out in the wilderness. A Pawmi studying a rock. A Larvitar. Dino, the little emo dragon with its little emo fringe. How could this happen to me? You know how it goes. Brambleghast, the weird little, like, tumbleweed with a face Pokemon. Toxicroak, the poison boy. A Crocolaw. Chase. I assume that's going to be chasing the berry, by the looks of it. So here we go. Either of these next 2 cards could be the one to win it for Paldea Evolved. Superior energy retrieval after the delivery drone. Last chance for Paldea Evolved.
So close.
Oh, and it is a hit. It's a Copperaja EX, which we do need. But I don't think that's going to be enough. Wow, both sides here really came out strong. 4 hits across 6 packs. That is some absolutely insane luck that we've just had. As always, I'm going to reconvene and review everything, and we'll be back in just 1 second with the results. What a crazy episode. So everyone, what a battle we've seen again in the set battle series. It always seems to deliver. We always do really well. We've yet to have even close to even just a duck egg. And the luck continued today with 4 hits across 6 packs, which is a crazy return. Half of those being secret rares. I don't know what it is. It just seems like whenever I buy something for this series, it's just ordained that there's going to be good cards in it. But we did see a big clash, a big rematch. Paradox Rift versus Paldea Evolved. Both of them who've competed 3 times before. And Paldea Evolved, with their 1 and 2 record, were hoping to get back on an even keel. But unfortunately, today was not their day. Again, as so often happens with the losing sets, they did show up. They made a good account of themselves. We got this Copperaja EX, which we do need. So a basic EX that we need for the set. Always happy to get that as I slowly work at chipping away on these Scarlet and Violet era sets and potentially, you know, eventually master setting them. And then the big hit, which momentarily looked like they might actually pull off the win, was the Grusha Ultra Rare. Very clean card. Very nice looking. I do like some of the trainer ultra rares. I think they look really nice. They're almost like, they're not SIRs obviously, but it's that sort of quality of art a lot of the time, I feel like, where especially when they have a nice backdrop like this. But as I say, unfortunately, that was not enough for Paldea Evolved. Something about Paradox Rift in this series just goes together, as Paradox Rift now go 4-0. Is anyone going to be able to beat Paradox Rift? First pack magic today with the Garganackle illustration. Like I say, it is a reverse. It is the first secret rare, if I remember correctly, I ever pulled from this set. But like I always say, nothing wrong with a nice double. It can go into my trade pile. I can use it to get other cards to complete my collections. And then we also pulled the Cockfagregus Ultra Rare, which I think is a really nice looking card. I really like the colours on that, the purples and the pinks in the background. Really cool stuff. So well done again to Paradox Rift. As I've started doing now, I will quickly just bring up the current standings for all the different sets so you can have a look at them. And there we have it. So Paradox Rift is your victor today, but really, we're the winners. Look at all those lovely cards we managed to pick up. 3 new ones to add to our collection. A nice illustration rare to add to our trade folder. So we're doing really, really well. Thank you once again, everyone, for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll be back soon with another video and with more set battles. I hope you get to open some cards yourself soon and have some good luck. Take care of yourselves and peace.